Hello, friends. Happy Thursday. Today marks the 100th anniversary of the publication of F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby, a novel that has become, in that most overused of words, iconic, something studied by scholars and students. It's a work whose themes are perhaps elusive. It has not translated well either into cinematic terms, although it's been made into a movie at least twice, and was even made into an opera by the American composer John Harbison. And I think that's because the themes are elusive. What is this book about? Well, it's at once a chronicle of the Jazz Age. It's a critique of the excesses of capitalism and an examination of the myth of the American dream. And it's also a powerful rumination on memory and loss and the nature of love. And I think the last sentence of the novel, the famous last sentence, points us exactly in that direction. So we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. The narrator is drawn back into this past that he can't escape and in some sense tries to recapture and make sense of. It prevents him from moving into the future. He's kind of stuck in the past, and that's part of the wistfulness and the exquisite sorrow of this novel. But as we approach Holy Week and the promise of Easter, the sentence immediately preceding this one sticks out at me and perhaps points us in a different direction. Fitzgerald writes, "Tomorrow we will run faster, stretch out our arms farther, and one fine morning." That's an image of hope. An image that one day we will no longer be prisoners of the past, prisoners of memory, but will reach out to the promise that lies ahead, the promise which is offered to us in the empty tomb of the Easter garden. We're not prisoners of our past, but we're inheritors of a great and glorious future, one that even now promises to break upon us. So as we say, happy 100th birthday, Gatsby, I also wish you God's richest blessings for the day.